Hello everyone, welcome back to our next lesson. So today we are going to discuss about 2024 May-June paper, uh, paper, uh, paper 2, writing paper. Writing paper, as you all know, there are two writings in the writing paper. First is called directed writing. That means there will be a passage, two paragraphs passages or two paragraphs will be there. And after reading and analyzing the paragraph, we have to answer the questions. Before reading the paragraphs, let's see the question. What is the question type that they have asked in 2024? As we know, children, there are writings based on it could be a letter writing, article, speech, report, or even email. But this year, you all can see, I mean the 2024, the question is based on speech. Let's see the question. You have read two comments about Zoom on an online blog. You have been asked to take a part in a classroom debate on whether or not zoos should be banned. Write a speech for your classmates about whether or not you think zoos should be banned. In your speech, you should evaluate the ideas and opinion in both text. Give your own views about whether or not zoos should be banned based on what you have read in the text. So basically, first the thing we have to underline is the keyword of the question. So we are going to give a speech. We are going to give a speech based on whether it has been highlighted, whether or not zoos should be banned. That means whether zoos should be banned or not. And targeted customer. That is for your classmates. So in speech, the main part of the speech is for you to analyze to who you are going to give a speech, who are your targeted customers. Based on that, your speech have to be drafted. So here, as you're the classmates, so these audience are known people. Let's see the text now. You can see the text here. You all may go through with the paper. Nothing is better. This is text A. Nothing is better than a trip to the zoo. It is a great chance to see lots of animals that you might not be able to see in the wild without expensive overseas travel. So text A is talking about the positive about the zoo. So you can visit to the zoo to find the wild animals without spending too much of money on overseas travel. So you may underline this as a point. A visit to the zoo is also the perfect family outing. So it is one of the family outings for all ages. Compared to many other family activities, it is a great value for money because you can spend all day there and it is fun too. The zoo is also a great place for a school trip because activities can be linked to what is being studied in class. Here itself, you can find so many of points here. For example, you may gather points here. You can visit the zoos without any expense, much more expense. And a visit to the zoo is also a perfect family outing. This also you can have it as a point. Then family activity, it is a great value for money because you can spend all day there. You can spend all day there and it is fun too. A zoo is also a great place for a school trip. It's a good activity base. It's a good for school trips where you can where you can revise what you have studied in the classroom, as well as the chance to see lots of exotic animals. Zoos can help to raise awareness of environmental problems, which are causing some species to become endangered. This can help visitors to change any shopping or eating habits which may have a negative impact on these endangered species. Zoos help to protect animals. It helps to protect animals and can also give scientists the ability to study animal behavior in a way that would be impossible in the wild often. Zoos work together to share knowledge about the animals in the care and to help protect endangered species. The money you pay to visit helps to fund all this. So why not visit the zoo today? You are sure to have a great day out. So after gathering the points in the text A, uh, we have to plan what we are going to write it in the text A. Now, before going to text B, if I go back to the question just to make sure again, look at the question. You have read two comments about zoo, whether or not the zoos should be banned. Zoos, hold on. Right. Yeah. Evaluate the ideas and opinions in both text. You are going to evaluate, you are going to analyze both the text based on the ideas and the opinion. So before moving to the text B, let's write down what are the points we have gathered. Let me show you an example here. Introduction. Good morning, everyone. We are not writing in detail about the introduction because it is for the classmates. So you all know the customer, so you straight away you can start your speech. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm here to discuss whether zoo should be banned based on the opinions presented in two text. So as a two text, the introduction part is based on what we are going to analyze. After analyzing both sides of the argument, I will share my perspective on this issue. The first text outlines several advantages of zoos. It suggests, so some words I have highlighted here, which shows that we are strictly with the point. So I'm starting with the main word here. It suggests, the text A suggests that zoos offer a unique opportunity to observe animals that might otherwise be inaccessible without expensive travel. Zoos are also portrayed as a cost-effective family activity that provides a full day of entertainment. So you might see here the points which I underlined here, how I have translated into one word. A visit to the zoo is also a perfect family outing for all ages, had been converted in the way. Zoos are also portrayed as a cost-effective family activity that provides a full day of entertainment. Okay, so what are the points are here in the text? This is how you analyze it and write it. Okay, and a full day entertainment with the added benefit. See the words, with the added benefit of being an educational experience. Moreover, the text argues that zoos play a vital role in raising awareness about endangered species and environmental challenges. This is also we have underlined. It emphasizes that zoos support animal conservation efforts and scientific research, which ultimately contributes to protecting species at risk of extinction. So you might you might notice all the points what we have underlined in the text A, how we have analyzed and written in paragraph 1. Next, this is the text 2. Let's see the text 2 now. A trip to the zoo might be a great day out, but have you ever thought about what it's like for the animals that live there? Zoos are often overcrowded, with lots of animals kept close together. They have much less space than in the wild, and this can lead to changes in their behavior. So, text A, Santiana, who is talking about the positive about having zoos, and the text B, who is Raj, talking conversely, in contradict, why we should have animals in zoos. Okay, so some animals are taken from the wild to be kept in a zoo. These animals know what it is like to be free and to live in their natural environment. So they will never be happy. So animals are not going to be happy, it seems, if we keep them in the uh, cage. They often live much shorter lives than if they stayed in the wild. So they're preferring, if we keep animals in the wild, they will live longer. Staff in the zoos are often don't have specialist knowledge about the animals they care for. This can mean that animals are treated badly. When there is no proper knowledge about how to care the animals, so what Raj is saying is, so it could be danger to the animals. So they may treat animals badly. Zoos are businesses and their main aim is to make money. They put human entertainment first, and their animals often have poor living conditions. While some zoos make a lot of money, others rely on money from the government. Surely there are better ways of spending public money than on zoos. So while a trip to the zoo might be a great day out for you, it certainly isn't a great for the animals you go to see. So here, though it is good for you, but it's not good for animals. So let's see how to gather the points up here and give a speech to our audience. Conversely, how are we going to start the line of the second paragraph? Conversely, the second text presents a critical view of zoos, highlighting important words, highlighting the negative impact captivity can have on animals. It claims that many zoos are overcrowded, with animals confined to cramped spaces, which can lead to stress and behavioral changes. Some animals, particularly those taken from the wild, may never adapt to life in captivity, resulting in a diminished well being and shorter lifespan. The text also criticizes the lack of expertise among zoo staff, suggesting that animals are often not given the proper care. Furthermore, another linker transition word, it argues that zoos as profit-driven businesses prioritize entertainment over animal welfare and questions whether public funds should be allocated to supporting such establishment. So text A is talking about positive about zoo and the animals, and text B talking conversely of critical, it's analyzing the critical views of the zoo and the animals. So those are the two texts. And there is another bullet point here you might see. Evaluate the ideas and opinion in both text. That is the first bullet point, But second bullet point is give your own views. After analyzing both the views, both text A and B, you need to give your own opinion based on what you read. So, based on the text A what suggest, text B what suggest. Now here, your own opinion based on the text. After carefully considering both perspectives, I believe that rather than banning zoo entirely, we should focus on reforming them to ensure the highest standards of animal welfare. So rather than banning, you focus on the standard of the animal welfare. So we are giving some suggestions. While zoos can offer valuable educational and conservation benefits, it is essential that they provide spacious, enriched environments for the animals. It is equally important that zoos employ qualified staff who understand animal behavior and welfare. Additionally, zoos should prioritize supporting in situation conservation, supporting in situ conservation's efforts to protect species in their natural habitat. Okay, let me now, children, you may read again that paragraphs to understand what is the points and how the points have been written as an essay, as a speech, and you can have your own ending. So hope you all have understood clearly whether and you have given your opinion to have it, and you can give your own expectation and thanking the audience. You may thank the audience. Thank you for your time, valuable time, because it is a speech. So how do you welcome the audience? The way you welcome the audience, you have to thank the audience also. Okay, prioritize in situ conservation efforts to protect species, right? Hope the first writing is clear with you all. Let's move on to writing 2. In conclusion, here it's written, I believe that zoos should not be banned, but they must undergo significant reform to ensure that they contribute positively to the well-being of animals, the advancement of scientific research and global conservation efforts. Thank you. Because it's a speech, we have to uh, thank the audience. Okay, so let's go back to the writing 1 quickly. So 2 texts were given and we were asked to write about the speech. So text A explanation, text B explanation. This is our point of view and this is the conclusion part. Hope the writing 1 is clear. Let's move on writing 2 where you need to write to 350 to 450 words nearly. Again, 25 marks will be allocated for this. You may write either descriptive or narrative. There are 4 topics. You can choose one. It depends on your idea, my dear students. It depends on how you have practiced. Letter writing is, narrative writing is also a good choice if you are a good narrator. you can go with the narrative writing, which is a story writing. If you are good in descriptive, you may choose the descriptive writing. Based on your ability and your standard, you can choose the topic here. And the practice is important. Make sure you do a lot of writings before the exam in narrative writing or descriptive writing. And practice writing one as well. Hope the writing paper is clear. I'll meet you all with another paper on the next lessons. Thank you.